So this is my vision board for the year of this year of 2021 and for year 2022 as well, because I guess, from year to year, your New Year's resolutions kind of change a little bit. But for me, lately, they've kind of just, been very similar. But I've kind of been refining each year. My goals have been more and more refined, I guess, if that makes sense. So I'm going to speak about the Obama picture and Naomi at the same time because me and my husband have created a family this year. Naomi is our world, and I just love the energy that comes off of the picture of Barack and Michelle. It's just a beautiful energy, and it's a picture that inspires me. And then I also have the word peace there because every year I strive for peace. I mean, I have a peace tattoo, but I tend to overthink about things, and a lot of times I get distracted from, what's really important. And what's really important is, my health, my family, and, getting my career off and running is also something that I'm working on this year. So that's why we have the camera there, because I am working on my social media presence, and ironically, I am not really a social media person. I have never been one, to be honest, but after having Naomi, she has really inspired me to get more focused on what I want out of life, and starting a YouTube channel and being consistent on my YouTube channel has been a struggle of mine for a long time. But after having her, I feel like, I can be persistent and I can show up for my daughter. So that's why I have that camera there. I also have a picture of tomato soup and this other fresh salad there. I love to eat healthy, but, I tend to get bored with my meals very quickly. For example, after I have a meal, I'm tired of that meal. The next meal, I want to have something else and something else and something else. So I just put those pictures up there because those two pieces of food look so delicious and yummy to me. And that's the goal of mine this year, is to make more delicious and yummy food, make dishes that I actually want to eat, just knowing myself and how I get bored. So that is a real big focus of mine this year. I have a picture of some trees. I need to get fresh air, after being isolated and, I live in an apartment, so, a smaller space. An apartment is a smaller space to begin with, but I just think, especially after having a baby, getting fresh air and sunshine is just very important, and it's also healing to breathe in fresh air and to feel the sun on my skin. Just feels really great. So that's why I have a picture of that. It just looks like a big cluster of trees there. I have Raise Your Voice there because I was self-conscious growing up about my voice and how I sound because, I don't have like a in-your-face kind of voice, It just, took me a long time to get used to my voice, and now I'm in a place where I actually really like my voice. I like how I sound. I'm funny, I'm silly, and I make voices to Naomi all the time. So, yeah. And on the YouTube channel, I'm speaking all the time. And so, yeah, I really like my voice, and that's why I picked Raise Your Voice right there. And then I have this little phrase. It says, I will be me. It's just a reminder to be myself at all times. I can't be anybody else but me. Nobody else can be me. Nobody else can be Jaime. So yeah, I just really love that saying there. And then I have the word today to remind me, don't wait. Just do it when you think about it. Because, I'm gonna be so much better off and feel so much better when I tackle my day and, take care of things right when I think of them. And I will just feel so much more productive when I, function that way. And then down below that, I have this pretty glass of water or some type of refreshing drink. And I usually just drink water most of the time. And I mean, I have coffee as well. But besides those two things, I don't really drink anything else. But hydration is so very important. And it's especially important because I'm breastfeeding as well. So that's just a friendly reminder. And, I just love that color. It just looks like a really pretty glass. And then we have go with the flow because we know, or Jaime knows, I know that it's hard for me to go with the flow because I like for things to go as planned. I like to plan things, but having a baby, things can happen at any moment. One night, I think Naomi will be sleeping through the night, and then, she'll be sleeping one night real good, and then the next night, not so much. So there's no way that I can control things. So this is just a reminder to go with the flow. And then the very last thing that I have on this vision board is a kettlebell, and I absolutely love lifting weights. I usually use free weights in combination with, my husband has these little weights. I don't know. He has some of his weights that I use when I work out. I love to use resistance bands. And when I lift weights, I feel so strong. And I love lifting weights. I love a good burn. I love a good sweat. It doesn't take much for me to sweat. So, yeah, I still have a postpartum belly, very much so. And, it's a form of self-care that I really do enjoy. And so that's why I have that kettlebell there. And that pretty much rounds out my vision board for this year and going into next year. I might add a few things. Maybe at the end of the year, I'll do a check-in to see how everything is going, stayed the same, or if I was able to, go with the flow or, be more at peace. And, we'll see where I end up on my YouTube channel by the end of this year, where my relationship with my family is at the end of this year. We'll see how my diet is at the end of this year. So all those things, I plan to do an update later on. But yes, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know by liking this video. And if you end up making a vision board for yourself, please let me know down in the comments what you intend to work on this year, and let me know how things are going with you. I would love to have a conversation about that, but I'm gonna go now. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Hi everybody, there's Bink Bink in the background. Bink Bink, Naomi, Naomi.